Oh, there you are.
We're muted. Okay, and we are live, as Ken would
Beautiful.
say.
Feels
So
weird.
welcome, everybody. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, just saying, it feels weird. It's not Wednesday. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Friday nights, actually, I've kind of dipped my toe a little bit, but yeah. So look, guys, welcome. The opening event or the opening stream to the 48-hour charity Stream-A-Thon. I've kind of had to practice that in the mirror quite a few times to see if I can say it all in one. So it's a bit of a tongue twister, but
it's a lot of work.
Yes. So this year, in aid of, I'm probably pointing in the wrong corner. One of the corners here, depending on what you're looking at, is our Fairy Bricks logo. And of course, it wouldn't be a charity stream without me first mentioning Fairy Bricks and the fantastic work they do out there. So let's start this charity stream off with the important thing and talk a little bit about this fantastic charity. And I've given all the people who are going to be streaming over the course of the weekend a little bit of a, I don't want to say a script. So, you know, since we're the first stream, it makes sense that we kind of read that out first. So, welcome to the 48-hour charity Stream-A-Thon in aid of Fairy Bricks, registered charity number 1161639. If you guys want to go and check out Fairy Bricks online, lots of information there, lots of cool stuff, and we may be checking that out briefly at some point during this stream. So this marks the second annual LEGO community event presented by my good friend, Brick Dynasty, Ken. How are we doing, Ken?
Wonderful.
And myself, Cool Hand Luke Bricks. So we're starting tonight. It's the Friday the 13th of February, 10:30 p.m. in the UK and 5:30 p.m. over there in the US. And of course, let us know in the chat, what time is it with you? Are you about to go to sleep? Is it the middle of the day? Have you just woken up? Let us know, guys. We'd be interested to know where people in the chat are tuning in from, because hopefully we get people tuning in from all over the world. So this stream will go right through to Sunday. Of course, 48 hours will be ending the same time as it started. So maybe a few minutes later, because we started a few minutes later, but we'll make it 48 hours nonetheless. So look, guys, please donate wherever you can. The charity link is now available. We'll be talking a little bit about prizes that we might have up for grabs throughout the charity stream, and we'll be talking more about who's streaming, when. All that information will come. Stick with us. We'll share that with you. But for now, the charity link is in the description down below. It's also pinned in the comments. Hit that link. Give a donation. It's a minimum $1 donation, which is about 77p if you're in the UK. And please, guys, there's no judgment on how much you can donate. We just want to see, you know, even if we get $1 off everybody who watches these streams, we'll make a fantastic amount of money for these kids. Yeah, Fairy Bricks. So a little bit about Fairy Bricks. Their kind of tagline is brightening the lives of sick children in hospital and hospices. So Fairy Bricks donate Lego sets to children's hospitals and hospices, brightening the lives of children in need of play. So, of course, whether that child be in for an elective surgery or a routine surgery, whether they, heaven forbid, are on kind of our end of life, or they're just kind of regular visits because of medical treatment, whatever it might be, then this charity literally takes it's as simple as, it's the most simple charity tagline I've heard. They take the donations, they buy Lego sets, probably at the best value that they possibly can. They go out, they take them to hospitals and hospices, and they cover, you know, pretty much, it's a UK-based charity, but they cover all over the world, and give Lego sets to children in the hospital. And I know, as a parent, Ken, I'm sure he will agree, that if that was for our child, and of course, you know, it even pulls on the heartstrings, regardless of whether it's our own children, that would be such a massive thing for a child. I know when I was in hospital as a child, if somebody had brought in a Lego set for me, I would have been over the moon. But yeah, I just think it's just such a fantastic thing. And of course, for this event this year to be in aid of not only a Lego-based charity, but also a children's charity, I think there's no better charity out there at this point in time. So on behalf of all the creators involved, and of course Fairy Bricks, and of course Ken, we thank you from the bottom of our heart for all your support, your donations, and just for coming and watching. Even if you're not in a position to make a donation, just being there, just watching, supporting, is just making all the difference. So, guys, we appreciate you. So that's it. In terms of the charity, we will sort of dip in and out over the course of this show. We're being followed by Liam Brick the Bed, and his link is in the description down below. So if you want to go and earmark that now, but we will drop it in the chat at some point towards the end of the stream. Yep. But in the meantime, welcome to the show. Ken, how are we feeling, mate? I like a t-shirt.
Oh yeah, thanks. It should look familiar.
Do you like my hoodie?
Absolutely.
We thought we'd do a little bit of a flip reverse.
Yeah, it's this came up fast.
Mm-hmm.
And it's exciting. It's good to see the calendar filled. That was good.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
I wish I had jumped in a little earlier myself, 2 to 4 a.m. It's going to be exciting. Yeah,
I can't even say I'll help you out with that one because
no, don't do it. Don't do it.
Super early, but
yeah. So anybody in chat, if you are in a time zone where you overlap well with 2 to 4 a.m. Eastern and you want to hang out, I will be delirious at that point. So it'll make for some interesting and weird conversations. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be a good time. Is that? Man, my vision sucks. Oh, that's okay. Like one of the Angry Bird pigs is somebody's picture here.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's go through the chat because, I did ask him to sound off where they're from in the world, and that is still open, guys. We'll try and cover the chat. And you guys will know if you've ever tuned into my show, and if you haven't, you'll soon find out that I'm terrible at keeping up with the chat. The regular show that we do, or that I do with a group of friends, they do a very good job of doing that for me. So that's a delegated task normally, but I'm sure between the two of us, we can do it. So who's here? So Liam Brick the Bed, the guy who's going to sort of follow on from us. And relatively new to YouTube, so please give him some love and some attention. Like I said, his link is pinned down, and that'll take you straight to his stream that's going. But of course, you can also go and check out his channel and give that a sub without having to leave the comfort of this stream. So, guys, if you're watching, particularly if you're on a phone, go and do that now and get that stream ready. But also, we've got Superhawk Bricks in the house.
You know what? No, carry on. I'll pop them on the screen while you do that. If I can, I cannot. Nope, never mind. I can't.
Do you want me?
Yeah, because we see comments from your channel and mine, but people only see the comments from whichever channel they're watching from. Right.
Yeah. So good point. So as well as remembering to actually address the chat, I've also got to remember to pop them up on screen. So double the responsibility. Superhawk, let's get this party started. Absolutely. There's the charity link, which will be pinned and hopefully pinned on your end as well.
It is.
Ken, get in there, make some donations. And what we'll do just before the end, if somebody reminds me, we'll just double check and see how we're doing, what donations we've had. So no pressure, guys, but we're not going to be tracking who raises the most throughout the stream and none of that, because obviously we don't want to put pressure on people. But of course, some people are streaming for 2 hours, others for 1. So, but I think it'd be interesting to see, who has opened their wallet, their dusty old wallet throughout this stream. So Sarah's out there. Paddy the Theatre Dog, how are you doing? Is that an updated picture, Sarah? Paddy looks a little bit different in that picture, but maybe it's me. Madlib, hot off the heels of another stream, London Calling. Great to see you there on there, Madlib. But sorry I couldn't catch more of the show because I was doing my usual and doing all the last minute prep for this with like minutes to spare. So apologies I didn't get to check that out. I will try and check it out on replay. Thanks for you guys over there for helping support and kind of warm us up, warm the seat up for us. So Force Bricks is out there. What's up, everybody? G'day. Ken has made an appearance. So we've got, this looks like he's come over from your side. We've got Mohammed. I'm not going to try and butcher the surname, but hi, welcome to the stream. Please stay with us and hopefully enjoy and let us know where you're from, where you're tuning in from, what part of the world you're from. And we've got Sigs Bricks. What up, boys? And the evening starting here in Texas. Oh, there we go. So the first person to let us know where they're actually from. And I might know, but you might not know. The people out there, the viewers, might not. So, and then again, another new person to YouTube, guys. Head over to Sigs Bricks if you can. Give him a sub.
Sure.
He's starting up a new channel. He's also part of this 48-hour Stream-A-Thon. And this guy is, his first time streaming on YouTube using StreamYard and being part of a 48-hour charity stream and taking a 2-hour slot.
Yeah. He put on a hell of a marathon on Whatnot last night too.
Really?
What was it, Segs? Close to 4 hours. Yep.
Well, he's obviously got the knack for keeping the chat and keeping his viewers warm. So that really helps. So hopefully he can bring that to YouTube, and I know he will. So there we are. A nice little smart emoji. Let us know where you're from, Mohammed. Whereabouts in the world are you calling in from? Jesus, it's showing my age now. Christ. And then, of course, my good friend and legend of the community, Papa Rex.
For sure.
Evening, gents. Evening to you. So, look, what we're going to do, guys, this is just a quick rundown of what we're going to try and do throughout the stream. We're going to talk a little bit more about the charity, and we're going to share screen and show a little bit about their website and what they do. I did get some inside information tonight, which I'll talk about again later. But I say some inside information. I stole it from London Bridge, but from Kev, who appeared there. Unfortunately, Kev wasn't able to kind of supply us or pop on our show. Might still be able to squeeze him into the closing show, but he did reach out to me and say, unfortunately, he's very busy because also very involved in the running and the organization of Bricktastic, which we may also touch upon as well. But he did reach out and say apologies for not being able to get back to me. And he's recently returned from a trip to America. And obviously he was on London Calling and he wasn't able to stay for the full show there either. And yeah, very busy man with everything he's got going on. But he did mention in London Bridge that last year they managed to get Lego sets to 60,000 children.
It's crazy.
Across the world. He did mention a few of the countries they operate in. And look, I don't want to touch too much on where they operate, where they don't operate. I don't think people are of that, in this day and age, they're not kind of worried, is the child in the country I live in? I think we're past all that. And of course, like I said, last year we did this 48-hour charity Stream-A-Thon, the first one, for the California Fire Foundation, because we were very kind of reactive to what was going on out there. And of course, that wouldn't benefit most people in the rest of the world, but it was nice to just know that those funds were going to a good cause, and that's where we are here today. So we're going to talk a little bit more about the charity later, and we'll just show their webpage, and also we're going to go through the streaming schedule. I also want to talk a little bit about potential prizes and how that's going to work for you guys in terms of a donation. So yeah. And as you can see, me and Ken have done the swibbity swap. And I can't keep this hoodie on for long, so I'll do as long as I can. So Ken's over there freezing with just a t-shirt on, and I'm over here boiling with a hoodie on. So that didn't really work out.
Yeah. But in the meanwhile, I'm not wearing pants either, so it's all just good.
Nice.
Keep it classy around here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, when you say pants in the UK, that means like underwear. So
yeah. They're definitely doing that.
Everybody in the UK has now, if they didn't already, have now got a visual. So Toasty Ghost 43 is saying howdy. Props from Texas as well with an intro like that. Let's find out. 2 till 4 a.m. Oh, that's you.
Yep.
Snowman Yankee. Cool Hand never wipes his butt. Thanks. I have no idea who that is, but you may be right.
That's part of the problem with showing up in the shorts feed too, is you get some interesting characters that come through.
Well, he must not be talking about me because he's put 2 N's in Cool Hand, so maybe there's another Cool Hand. But also, when you're privileged like me, mate, you can get somebody to do it for you. So shouting each other out there in the chat, which I love to see. Yeah, 4.5, but it went fast. Great people in there just hanging out, slinging figs. I'm not a big Whatnot guy. Is Whatnot a big thing for you, Ken? And what kind of percentage of your YouTube time does that take up, or your streaming time, whatever you want to call it? Is up there?
Very little. Very little.
Right.
I'll watch maybe an hour or two of Whatnot a week. That's
Oh,
about
okay.
it. I'll jump in SIG shows here and there. Occasionally, I'll pop in for a few minutes, a couple different people, because I kind of like the vibe of some of the shows. A lot of community kind of stuff, which I dig. But I'm not there to shop, so
Right.
it doesn't do very good for me. I'm not paying those prices. Congratulations to everybody that does. I love the enthusiasm, but everything I buy, I resell. So I can't pay top dollar like that.
Yeah. No, look, I haven't really dabbled in it myself. There was a guy, a good friend of mine, Galactic Bricker, who was kind of started up on Whatnot, and I kind of went across to him and helped him out a little bit. I say helped him out, I just been in the chat, but he kind of sort of seemed like he was rocketing off with it. So, in fairness, I did make a couple of purchases, but it was like he was doing £1 figs. I mean, even with postage, it worked out just a couple of quid, which is cheaper than I could have got it elsewhere. So for me, it was actually financially a better than I could have got anywhere else. But
Cool.
Any of these kind of rarer, more expensive figs, £5 figs, whatever it might be, then no thanks. But no, it's crazy to see people just making those purchases, and Whatnot's just become a massive thing, certainly over the course of this year. So be it.
I just completely lost track of myself. Pink wheels.
$100 donated so far. Are you for real?
Beautiful.
Holy moly! The target was $1,000. Wow, is that $1,000 Australian? It'll show it.
No, it's $100 donated.
Sorry, is that $100 Australian? I'm guessing not, because I think when I look at this, the site, it shows it in dollars. It doesn't change it. I think we've just given it changes it depending on what currency you're in, but I'm pretty sure that would be actually $100 US. So
okay,
which is amazing to see. Amazing.
All right, yeah, there it is, $100 US. Okay, because 100 Australian is like $1.18 or something.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, not to want to kind of shoot myself down, but that wouldn't be quite as fascinating. But
yep.
So you got a 2-hour slot. We'll go through the schedule in a bit so people can work out, carve out their the next 48 hours. But put some stuff in the planner. But what are you planning to do during your sort of 2-hour slot?
I'm probably going to be building, because at that time, of course, I want everybody there. I would love to have a lot of people in chat. And if that happens, cool. We'll all hang out. I am going to need something to occupy myself. So I will probably be digging through one of the closets or something, find something fun to build. And we'll see what we come up with. I have no idea. I don't know if I have anything here that will entertain me. Oh, we have the Halloween wreath. That won't take me 2 hours, but and I'd really rather leave that for the girls. I don't know. We'll be building some. No shortage of things for me to sort ever.
How well do you think it'll go down if I build this on behalf of Kirsty for the charity stream?
Oh, don't take
that. That was her Christmas present, and she still. I don't think she remembers it's here. To be honest with you, because it's kind of buried in with all my stuff. So yeah, we'll see. No, I wouldn't do that to her, but especially not when I've got a wall-to-wall unbuilt Lego sets here. So
that's actually a really good set. I gave that to Tanya for Christmas last year. I think it might have been.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about it on the stream you guys did together. I'm actually excited to see it built. Obviously I'd love to build it, but I'm not going to take that away from it. I'll tell you what else was good as well that I bought for Kirsty a couple of years back. Similar kind of size set was the Hocus Pocus house. Wow, what a great set that is. Just looks fantastic. Loads of function, play function. I know people aren't playing with those kind of sets, but still it's nice to have them in there. But and of course Kirsty's a big sort of Tim Burton fan, all that kind of thing. So I know Hocus Pocus isn't that, but of course adjacent, the kind of Halloween sort of Disney vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there, Sarah. I mean, clearly it's working because we've managed to raise 100, unless that was just one lucky person. And if it was, thank you. But I've tested the link myself. Didn't seem to have any issues. So please, guys, if anybody else out there has donated, can you help Sarah out in the chat? What might she be missing? And of course, if you're watching and you've made a donation, let us know. And then, of course, we know then that it is working and not that it's just, random. Because I know a couple of the people have started to put the link, and stupidly, I advertised this stream on my stories and I completely forgot to put the charity link in there like an idiot. And I don't even think I've put it in my link tree yet on my profile, so I'm going to have to do that as well. But yeah, so some people have already broadcast it. So, it could be a coincidence. So please let me know if that's the case. But yeah, same as yourself. I'm going to build I had a charity. Well, there is a charity, essentially. I had a set sent to me by Whittaky, which was quite an old set. And he did say to me, look, don't be adding it to your collection. I want it built. So during my 1 hour stream, I'm going to build that. And then I'm going to do a 2 hour stream later and hopefully get some of the guys on to join me. And I will be building a larger set, although I haven't decided which yet. Most likely the Ghost, because I've been looking forward to building that for a while. So, and of course, the better and the cooler the set you're building, the more people it seems to bring in. I don't know why my brain doesn't operate like that, because you don't really kind of get to enjoy the build. If anything, it's more frustrating for me to see someone build a set that I haven't, or I have, or I can't. So I don't really see that, but for whatever reason, the cooler the set, the more kind of interaction you seem to get. So, I can't donate either. I sent a screenshot in the Instagram chat. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can fix that. Just the bricks. We want to add that to our background for the stream. Okay, so bear with me, Mohawk. I'll get that sent out to you shortly. Let me just try and fix this link thing first. I don't think. Okay. This Connect account cannot currently make live charges. The requirements disabled. Reason property on the account will provide information on whether this account is currently disabled. If you are, have I shared the wrong link? Just be careful as well there, Josh, because because you've put all your card details in there. I know the security code's not there, but you've put your card details in there and you've shared that to the group. So I can see all your card details apart from your security code. So I know you can do a lot without that, but I still would be tempted to maybe take that off. Take that off there for not that I distrust anybody else in that group, but so have I taken the wrong link? Right, let me see if I can get an updated version and get it sorted. Let's have a look. Tilt fundraiser. The only thing I could think is that maybe because at one point I did have a couple of different ones going on, because I was testing it. So maybe that link that I've put in was from an older version by mistake, because it was in my clipboard. Let me see. Campaigns. Let's have a look. 48. Right. Copy donation link. Let's just check that. So you just have to ignore me when I jump back into the stream as somebody else.
All right.
Just, keep it going for a second. I'm
myself right now. Going through the motions myself right now, trying to check it out.
Yeah. Right. You might get a bit of an echo, so I'm going to mute my mic a sec.
right. Yeah, I wasn't able to make a donation either. All right. Well, there's no point in having two of us working on that at the same time. So while that happens, let's go through the list of everybody that's going to be on here, because the list is a little crazy. And let me log into my right account. There we go. So I think, what do we have, 20 different people in the stream? We've got, let's see, we've got us, followed by Liam Brick the Bed. We've got Jen Builds coming in for her normal show over on Instagram for Sip and Build Fridays. We've got Adjuster and Zapper on Full of Brick tonight. They're joining us as part of their regular show. We've managed to hook up with them. Oh, you back with news?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I've reposted made sure the link is up to date, posted it again. So maybe I just did something wrong. I mean, I don't know how we've had some donations. Someone's obviously made it work, but if somebody would like to try that and let me know, hopefully it's fixed. But yeah, are you able to throw the
put the spreadsheet right up?
Yeah, can you share screen or not? Yeah, you shouldn't. In the meantime, I'll throw a couple of these comments up that I've missed. PayPal link worked for me. It just, but I couldn't just pay by card. Oh, okay.
Weird.
So we haven't getting varying levels of access. Hey guys, Jason here from Fix My Brick from Cardiff. Yeah, good friend of mine, Jason. Jason, are you volunteering with us in April? I know it's a completely separate subject, but I don't know whether I ever got an answer from you. But love to see you there, mate. Fellow Welsh Lego creator. Awesome. And so it begins. Clicking Cliff, how are you doing, mate?
All right. Did this pop up?
Yeah.
You see the spreadsheet? All right. I don't know if there's any way to blow this up bigger so anybody can actually see what's on here, but
that's the biggest I can get it, but I don't. Let me just get rid of this comment a sec. And the banner. That's the biggest I can get. I don't know if you can sort of.
Did that get bigger?
Yeah, because I don't think they need to see the links, do they? I mean, they're not going to be able to.
I don't think so.
They can't click them from that anyway, so we just scroll through.
All right. So we've got us, and Liam is in for 2 hours, which is awesome. Then Jen, we got Full of Brick, which is Brick Adjuster and Brick Zapper, Nick and Maria. And Hive for 2. So he's going to have a short Pure Rant Fury tonight. So he will rage on high speed, I would imagine. Boney Hunter live for 2 hours. Liam is returning for, oh, Jesus. All right. Yeah, he's returning for an hour. I crossed time zones there. I thought he was on for 5 for a minute. We got Madlib. Buhan Builds. I don't know who that guy is. 11 a.m. for you. Okay. Then we've got Bricks, Why Not? Body by Bricks, and One with the Stud. Bricks by Wally, which Wally is on IG only, right? Did I make that up?
No. Okay. Bricks by Wally, and if you scroll up just a little touch.
Body by Bricks is also IG.
Body by Bricks is also what? Did we miss anybody else?
I think. Well, Jen is Instagram.
Jen is Instagram. Yeah.
All right, that's all for IG so far. Okay. And then where were we? All right, so then we got Click and Cliff, Pink Wheels, which if I heard that right, this is going to be Pink Wheels' first live stream. Is that right?
Yeah, and she's got a great show lined up. I mean, I don't need to kind of compare to some of the other guys, but this includes me, I guess. But
Same. Yeah.
she's got a what was the name of the show?
The Price is Right.
She's going to do Lego Price is Right, and she's going to give out I believe it's a $75 bricks and minifigs. So it'll be limited to the US, unless of course you plan to go over to the US anytime soon. You might want to win it, but yeah, $75 bricks and minifigs gift card or gift voucher, or whatever it might look like. So I think it's a physical card that she's got. So she needs to be able to send it to you. So if you are in the UK, unfortunately, it won't be available to you. But if I was to win it, now I'd get her to hang on to that until I came out to Brick World. Maybe, but no, of course I won't be entering. But yeah, so a few of us are going to be taking part in that. I know she's wrangled in a few of the other creators to kind of appear on the Price is Right, and that's going to be quite fun. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'll be great. And then we got the Super Hawks on. We got an unhappy Mohawk in the Super. That's going to be great. Those guys are a lot of fun.
They're doing. I'm assuming this is what they're referring to. Is they're going to be doing a road trip across the US on Brick at Night. What convention will be near you? So awesome. Thanks for that, Super Cabaret.
Let's see. Then we got the Mom and Mo show, which runs for 2 hours. Oaktown is taking 2 hours. Oaktown hasn't gone live in a long time, I don't think, has he?
No, I know. So just a quick update. PayPal worked for Force Bricks. Liam said that he's managed to make a payment. Superhawks is saying that got PayPal to work, but not the credit card path. But Sarah's saying she still can donate. King Oldendorf is banned from PayPal, but he needs proof of age. So it seems to be working for some people, not others. Guys, there's not really much I can do about that from here, but we have got the donations up to $127. So somehow it's working. Look, if you're really struggling and you're trying, obviously we want those donations. I'll try and deal with it offline, but it's strange. I've never come across that before when I've done any charity event where some are working and some aren't, because essentially you don't really want to kind of break it. It's already not. Who's Meg? What was he talking about? I don't know what that's about. I'm not sure where Smeg is, but yeah, sorry, Ken, I broke your stride there.
Yeah, that's all right. I completely lost the spreadsheet anyway.
Okay.
Here. I was checking back on chat. All right, so we were at Oaktown. Then we're off to the Random Sunday show, which is basically Good Morning Brick World minus Hive. It's the same crew. It's a different show. They do other things, but it's the usual suspects. But yeah, Random Sunday show on Saturday. Then we have 2 hours of Mayo, followed by Memphis Bricks. So we're back to Instagram for that one.
Yeah.
Then Bounty Hunter Live is back for 2 hours. And this Brick Dynasty channel is here for 2 hours, followed by Kuhan and Company. 2 hours. Is Company a mystery, or do you actually have people dialed in?
Well, to be honest with you, the Company could be an extra camera to film myself doing Lego. It depends. I'm going to try and rope in some friends, and if there's anybody out there, same as yourself, anybody out there who wants to kind of join in, I'm not going to expect you to do it, mate, because you'll be on the bones of your ass by then. But anybody out there who wants to pop in, whether you be a creator or not, let me know. We can pop on. We can have some fun, and I'm just going to be building some Lego and just having a chat. So yeah.
And ideally, that's 9 a.m. for you, so you should be well rested at that point. That'd be good. Then we are.
Lost your audio, Ken.
You lost my audio. Uh-oh. What happened?
Or is it just me?
As far as I can see, all my stuff.
I can't hear a thing, so I don't know whether you guys can hear.
Yeah,
Ken
somebody
or
let me
me
know
or
in
neither.
chat.
Somebody shout out in the chat.
I should probably. You can hear us both.
I hear you
Thank
both.
sir.
Oh, okay. So they can hear us both. But we can. Can you hear me, Ken? Thumbs up.
Yep.
Oh, I can't hear you. What the hell's going on? Right. Let me leave and come back. It's probably me. So, and we're back. Well, I don't know what happened there. What the hell was that all
strange. About? All right. And did the spreadsheet disappear? No.
No, I still got it.
Okay. Okay. So after you, we are back to Instagram for Brick Rich, his weekly before church show. Then we have the Dream Builders log. So this will be Lene's third appearance. I think I said that weird. I'm not sure who else is a part of Dream Builders log, but we will find out.
Same.
Then we have Bearded Bricks, and I'm actually looking forward to that. I never get to see Bearded Bricks because we stream at the same time on Wednesdays.
All right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, Sarah, you got it to work. Amazing.
I'm getting closer to moving to Tuesdays, so I'm not overlapping with those guys. Yeah. I don't think the camel will mind. He can still come along for the journey.
Well, yeah, that's quite interesting actually, because a lot of people, especially when they've had success at their current place. I mean, saying that, we used to do Monday nights, so to be fair,
yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see. It would almost be too much for me to do Tuesdays. I have a staff call that I do from 7 to like 8:30 or something every other Tuesday, so it'd make for a long night. But I don't know. We do have some overlapping viewership with Bearded Bricks, and making people choose sucks, and especially if they don't choose to come and hang out with me. Come on, guys. No, that's completely cool. So I don't know. We'll think about it. And I don't think there's anything else going on Tuesdays. Brick at Night, I think, was down to every other Tuesday, last I recall. But I haven't seen anything show up in the Brick at Night podcast feed in ages, so I don't know what's going on there. If you guys are still here, if you want to give me an update on that, that'd be cool. And then, all right, so after Bearded Bricks is Good Morning Brick World. Then which is Hive and Lene back. So we will see many Lene appearances, which is great. Brick Babe is always fun.
Well, the other thing is worth mentioning is that she's also doing a show. I can't remember that she said she does a show that would have gone live before this one, and she does a show that with Mark and the Brick World guys after this show, as well as her shows throughout the week. So I think she worked out within like a 72-hour period, she's doing about 7 or 8 streams. So fair play to her.
Yeah, because Sunday night we'll just stick with Eastern time because that's what we've been using. 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday is when she's on the Brick World channel. So,
right. Yeah. So she would have, it would have just missed it then by a few hours. But no, that's not to say they can't still, share that link, because I'm not going to necessarily close it down. I think last time, if you remember, last year we kept it open till like the Wednesday. Yeah. And I think even then, I thought it was a case of we've just given that you just kind of pressed a button to close and off the money went. But no, it turns out afterwards that the money was constantly kind of flowing, which was great because it meant that those funds were getting there, when they needed to be in a case like that specifically. But also I didn't need to kind of press. So effectively you could still donate now because I don't think I ever closed it. Well, why would I? But But with this one, I think it's different because it's done as a kind of, the funds are still going direct. That bit I did check. So any amount of money you guys have donated now is already sitting in Just Giving's kind of pot to do what they please with. How quickly they'll buy Lego sets, I couldn't tell you, but and get them to children. Obviously, that's something we couldn't do. I'd like to, at some point in the future, going off on a trail a little bit, at some point in the future, if we did something like this, try and do a stream out there, seeing kids doing these Lego set, receiving these Lego sets, that would be a fantastic. And I did kind of contemplate the idea of doing that, but I think it was just, biting off more than I could chew. So, but no, that money, that funding is going to them now. That money is going straight to them. It doesn't sit anywhere. It doesn't sit in that campaign. But I do have to close the campaign at some point. I guess once people stop kind of watching and donating, so I will close that off. But I won't be in a rush to do it. So anybody who wants to share the link afterwards, they just won't be instant to the prize draw as well. So. Click in, Cliff. I got your message, mate. Actually, Smeg is the name of my Instagram AI because I was using it for something and it turned out to be a terrible piece of equipment, so I didn't bother. And every now and then I get a message that somehow Cliff has got saying, "Hey, do you want to, make something look better on your Instagram?" And I'm just like, "No, thanks." But why? Cliff has sent me a screenshot of a message he's had from my AI asking him if he wants to make some improvements to something. I don't know how that's happened. I didn't think it could kind of cross paths like that, but there you go with it. The AI is that desperate to be used that he's kind of reaching out to my contacts for some reason. So I do apologize for that, mate. I don't even know how to turn that off or stop that from happening. Steph Waffles, welcome to the stream. Love that. That
is a great name.
I've seen Steph Waffles in chats before, but I'm not really sure who that person is. So thanks for joining us either way.
For sure. Yeah. Okay. And then, so to round it out, we have Sigs doing his first YouTube live stream. He is not into streaming, as we've discussed, but his first to YouTube. So he, I believe, will be live on Whatnot and on YouTube, is my understanding. Okay. And on the YouTube side of things, he will be broadcasting from on the Brick Dynasty channel and his channel. It'll be launching to both.
Right.
So that's because an interesting setup.
He reached out to me to say that he was doing it via your channel, and not that I was necessarily against that. I mean, he does what he wants, but and great for you to offer that opportunity for him, but. I was like, that StreamYard will let you bypass that. The only thing I do remember after having that conversation with you last time, because I mentioned it to you, is that I know you have still got to give notice. I believe it's like 24 hours. But of course, for him, that didn't matter because, we were 24 hours ahead of his stream. So, so yes, for as far as I know, he sorted that out. But of course, if he's, doing it through yours and then great.
Well, in this way, he doesn't have to set up a StreamYard account and everything else. He can just hop into my studio and just get after it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And he's got that, that extra level of kind of quality because you've got a paid version as well. So,
I'm not entirely convinced that the paid version is that much better.
It's kind of frustrating when every time I log into StreamYard, you've probably seen the same thing where every time you log in now, there seems to be a new update, which seems to be like at least, every week. I think there's one or two, sometimes there's 3 or 4. And every one of them, or almost every one of them, says available on free. And I'm thinking, what the hell am I paying for? Because it was very, very basic when I was trying to use it. So, Superhawks, we are currently on a break for the Brick at Night show, getting next season lined up and ready. We even talked about moving nights as well. So this is the bit that's confusing for me. So Unhappy Mohawk and Superhawk Bricks, I thought that was the duo. They're together, I guess. I always thought that they were kind of 2 separate entities that came together for the show. Unfortunately, I've never had a chance to check out that show because of my timeline. But yeah, I thought they were streaming from that channel. You'll have to clarify which channel you're streaming through, because unless I look at the link, I guess, in the thing. But yeah, just so people know where to go, because I thought you were going through that Brick at Night channel.
So
I just had a coffee enema. Nice.
Now, do those come flavored, or is that just black? Is there sugar involved? I don't know how that works.
Is that a real thing? I thought it just meant
probably.
Oh, okay.
I mean, people blow anything up their ass at this point. The whole world's gone crazy.
Well said, Six Bricks. So many creators helping me out. You guys rock. Yeah, appreciate you for helping us out, mate, as well. So
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you are streaming from the Brick at Night. Okay, great, fantastic. Because
Okay.
I had kind of mentioned that, I believe. So we're finishing off the show to kind of steal your thunder with a Cool Hang Luke show, which is or our regular show. I don't want to say my because it might be on my channel, but of course I do get a lot of help from my co-hosts. Come along and check that out.
Use the term help loosely. Come on.
Yeah. No, look, they each have their abilities that kind of I wouldn't say supersede mine, but Slurpee's does, because I couldn't do any of the stuff that he does. But it does make it easier when you've got someone in charge of kind of visuals, someone in charge of the chat and banners. But for that same reason, anything visual here, I've kind of fallen short on. Didn't have any banners ready, didn't have the scrolling banner ready, and didn't have haven't been that great at calling out the chat, but so far I think I've been okay, but it's not my strong suit. So we'll be finishing that off, and we'll be going live at our usual time slot of 7 p.m. Now at one point we were going to start at 7 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. and finish, but after speaking to London Bridge, Greg at London Bridge, he had his own thing going on. I wanted to be part of the show, but because he already had something kind of carved out, we just said, look, he'll be the unofficial kind of kickoff to the show, which meant that, of course, this would then have to start when that one finishes. So our show, even though it kind of seems a bit like, I think because I'd mentioned to everyone it's a 1 or a 2 hour slot, and then here's me with a 3.5 hour slot at the end. But our show generally is 7 p.m. till about 10:30 regularly. And of course, like I said, my plan was originally to try and close it at some point during our stream, but because of the whole London Bridge thing, we didn't do that. So it's not me hogging the limelight, but of course, what I'm planning to do is hopefully get all or most or as many of the creators who've been involved to come on and say a quick hello during the closing show. It won't be a kind of all sat around the table having a big discussion, because if everybody decides to rock up, then I haven't got enough seats for that anyway. But also we have got an actual show set up for that night. So we've got Madlib on doing the Bricktastic, which fits quite nicely because Bricktastic is brought to you by Fairy Bricks as well. It's a UK, probably the biggest, from what I can gather, the biggest Lego convention in Europe, one of the biggest in the world, next to the likes of Brickworld, of course. And we are going to be hyping that up, which we have been doing for a couple of weeks now. So this will be the last show before Bricktastic. So we've got Madlib on. He's a veteran of Bricktastic. He'll be talking about it. There he is in the chat. What a guy. Talking to us a little bit about the Soapbox Challenge. And if you guys haven't checked out that, go and check out Madlib on Instagram. Now he's got a competition running. Guess the amount of trophy elements in a bag. And, the winner will get, I believe it's a £10 gift card for Lego. So that get you, so you can go to the minifig wall and buy yourself. How many could you get for £10, Madlib? Can you get about 200? Do you think? How many do you think's in that bag? £10 Lego gift card. There we go. He's confirmed. So yes, we got Madlib on. He's going to sort of talk us through it, because there's a big group of us going across there. And some of those guys were on the show last week. In fact, nearly all of them were on the show last week for a kind of Royal Rumble to talk about Brick-tastic. Unfortunately, Lego Team B weren't able to make it. They were originally our scheduled guests. But we will be talking about that for at least the first couple of hours. And then what I'll do, and I hope Madlib won't mind this, on the show that's originally dedicated to him, is we'll, from about 9 o'clock-ish, start getting some of the other guys who've been involved in this charity stream to come on, say a quick hello, talk about themselves, and then, disappear. So yeah, it'd be great if we can get everybody to pop on. But of course, I know the timeline doesn't fit everybody. So, oh yeah, of course, yeah. Sorry. So they don't confirm until about 2 weeks before, which I think is ridiculous, really, because you want to try and carve out some time. I totally forgot about that. So
I can stop sharing this now.
$130 so far. Wow, fantastic.
Now, how come Nobody's on screen.
Yeah, I don't know why that happens. Let me fix this. I'm not sure why that happens. We should just automatically pop back up, but I don't know why it doesn't. So, no, as I scroll there.
Holy full screen. All right. Hey.
Oh, God, I say this hoodie is really comfortable. I'm not too warm in there at all. It's actually, really comfortable.
Good news. Yeah.
Did you see we dropped, I don't want to kind of take away from what we're doing here, but did you see that we dropped some more merch for the Cool Hang show this time instead of the Cool Hang?
No, I didn't see that.
Do you think does it seem selfish to plug it now? I mean, what I'll say is this, right? We'll show it off just so Ken can see it and people in the chat.
Yeah.
But if you've got money to spend and you're feeling like you want to buy a t-shirt, give to charity first. That's more important to me.
Yep. And then when you run out of money, take out the credit card and buy a Cool Han hoodie.
Absolutely.
That's the way.
So let's just check this out. Why not? We've got a little bit of time here before the guys kick off, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the charity. So, all right. So some good friends of ours have. So this Matt Black Bricks, for anybody who doesn't know, run by Cody, aka Stud Lake, over on Instagram. And on YouTube as well now, because they've got I'm trying to remember the name of the show.
The Lake Effect.
The Lake Effect, of course it is. The Lake Effect, which you'll see down here below. So he's just started out doing, I know he's done hats and a few other bits and pieces, bags, just started out doing hoodies. So of course you can get yourself an ACOB hoodie, 2 different types. You can get yourself now the Ban hoodie. Yeah. Lake Effect is there, the Matt Black Bricks. He's also doing an international matchless matchbook, hot sauce and some stickers. A bit of a random one, but I might get that for my daughter for Christmas or something, because she's she's 13 years of age, but since about the age of 7, she's just been kind of addicted to like hot challenges and doing hot things. And, I've kind of, I know this is going off the point a little bit, but I've kind of reverse engineered a bit like my Kirsty, for example, my fiance Kirsty, she can't even handle a ginger biscuit, whereas Maya I've kind of brought up to really kind of stand up to it. So we've made some food that's really spicy, and I've said, nah, you're not going to be able to eat this, Maya. It's going to be too hot for you. You ain't going to be able to handle it. I can do it. And then you can see her, she's struggling, but she'll push through. But yeah, so for, I think it was last year for Christmas or for her birthday, I bought like a pack of hot sauces, like going from like 1 pepper up to like 8 peppers. And we had a little bit of each on some, like, I don't know, some chicken nuggets or something. And fair play, she got to the top and she was like, that's nothing. I could do 10 peppers.
What?
So she's a bit of a beast when it comes to hot, no curries. I mean, in the UK, curry is like a massive thing for us. We've really taken on that kind of Indian tradition and kind of adopted that into our culture. So curry is a big thing here, and varying levels of hot. Curry, korma is probably your starter. Anybody from the UK will tell you this. Korma is your starter, but it's essentially just dog sick. Sort of yellow, zero spice sauce with chicken in. But then you can go up to things like vindaloos and fowls, which are kind of like, you lose all sensitivity in your mouth after one bite. So, but yeah, if you ever come to the UK, go and get yourself a decent curry. But, curries, and then Maya's gotten really into sort of Korean food and like this kind of spicy, what do you call it? What's that kind of cabbage stuff? I forget off the top of my head, but there's a little one of these kind of places that's opened up near us where we kind of go and you can just you pick the noodles and you pick your sauces and they kind of make it for you in the shop, and then you just kind of sit and eat it with chopsticks. She's really into that kind of culture, to be fair to us. So,
what do they call it? Fo? Fee, fi, fo,
similar to that,
like that.
Yeah. But anyway, like kimchi or something like that. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, there we go. So
I thought kimchi was a person.
I think it's a drag queen as well. But yeah.
Okay.
So these are the older T-shirts that have been on because this is the February drop.
Hey, never too old this year. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. February drop. all the stuff he's doing new. We'll come back to the new merch in a sec. So we got the Lake Effect t-shirts. We got Padawan, a good friend of the show. Padawan. We got the ACOB, Matt Black Bricks. We got Brick Connection here, which is our Steph, if anybody doesn't know him. And then you got the Rennie one here. This is the original Run t-shirt, which we'll come back to. I just want to show off some of the other guys' stuff. We got shorts. We got hats. We got the ACOB t-shirts. We got hats. We got bags. A couple more exclusive items down here. Some sliders or flip-flops, as you call them here. A couple of beanies. And yeah, a couple of different t-shirts and hats and stuff down here.
Did the jersey sell out? I didn't see it on there.
The jersey?
Yeah.
Which one's that?
They had a basketball jersey.
Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah. Like there was a vest type thing, right?
Yep. Yeah. Basically, same image as that t-shirt there with the wave on it.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. I completely forgot about that. It paired really well with these shorts as well, didn't it? So, in fact, yeah, you got that as well, haven't you? I thought I remember you wearing it.
Yeah, I got the jersey. Yeah.
Yeah. So we here we call that a vest, but or a wife beater, but yeah.
Now over here we beat our wives in different shirts.
Yeah, charity stream. Great.
I'm kidding everybody. Somebody's going to take that wrong. It's clearly a joke.
So this is the original Run t-shirt. As you can see, Ken is modeling this one for us as we speak. Let's just change that to the green. And then we also got, so we got the, what I like to call the custard, otherwise known as the mustard. We got the green, we got the black, and then we've got this kind of pepper color, I think it's called. Yeah, pepper, which is, you know, it's a nice t-shirt. We got the Cool Hand Luke Briggs, which is the channel name. We got the Ice Cube, which still remains unnamed, and Matt Black Bricks there. So only the 3 prints. But yeah, a good starter, and it took off really well, did really well. And I will say now that I don't make a lot of money off these. In fact, I make almost nothing. The money that I made from these kind of Cody banks and then gives me the option when it gets to a reasonable amount to have back or to reinvest. And that's essentially what we did. So we reinvested in the next round. So I've made sort of, you know, I pay, it's quite, I won't tell you how much because I don't think it's that relevant, but I pay to get these prints done. And, you know, we come up with the artwork and stuff together. He sort of passes it through whatever it needs to pass through, creates it. I sort of pay a flat fee for getting it printed. And then, of course, you know, the money made from that, he takes a share, I take a share, and it gets banked. So these two now, these two were essentially 50% of this run was paid for by the income from the previous t-shirt. So over the course of about 8 months. So yeah. So these are the new t-shirts. So we've got red, burnt orange, wash denim, and island reef.
I like that one.
Some fantastic names, but lovely colors as well. A little bit brighter this time around. We've gone for the difference with this one is this one comes with a back print. Oh. Now, the reason that the back print is important, why does it not show it to me in the other colors? Oh, we'll just do it in the island reef. So this one comes with the same print on both sleeves. However, the back now says "Rock Out with Your Mock Out," which is the name of our new segment of our show, where each of the hosts brings a mock to the table that they've seen. And yeah, we kind of hash it out. We make a decision between us, what we think is the best. No, I said a lie. We don't. Between us, we decide. We bring our mocks. We show them on screen. We showcase them. We talk about the creator and other work they've done, and just kind of really kind of sell it to the chat. And then we put a poll in the chat. The chat decides the winner. The plan with that, just to talk about the segment of our show, is that at the end of, I think we're going to do it after about 36 weeks, the winner from each episode, because this is a weekly segment, will go into a brackets. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those, Ken. A brackets match where the computer creates, or the platform creates, like you would in some kind of championship or whatever. And each of those decisions will be made by the chat as well. So it'll be 2 of the winners from previous weeks. fight it out to find out the ultimate winner. And the plan is then to get the ultimate winner on the show to talk about their mocks and have a little bit of a showcase for them. So yeah, I'm just trying to think who won the first 2 weeks, but you'll have to tune into the show to find out because we're going to keep that posted. So, or watch it on replay. But yeah, Rock Out with the Mark Out is the name of it, and that was also named by our chat. We do like to be very kind of diplomatic with these type of things and let the chat decide. So we came up with a bunch of names, which again the chat kind of put forward. We picked the best 4 between the chat and then put it out as a poll in one of our episodes, and this is the winner. Rock Out with your Mark Out. So we got that put on a t-shirt. And if you don't know who this little guy is, this is Blockhead. He is the kind of what do I want to say? The mascot for our show.
Yep.
And so one of the co-hosts is a stop motion maestro, really, and he's created a couple of like videos, super chat videos, if you like, that we use on the show, which are stop motion animations, short stop motion animations. I might show one now, actually, just for the fun of it. And he is the kind of main star of that. And he kind of basically is a bit like Kenny from South Park. He dies in an elaborate way in each episode. So again, not to want to kind of bring the mood of a charity stream down, but yeah, it's all fun and games. The other thing to bring people's attention to, in case they hadn't noticed, is now this t-shirt says Cool Hang Luke on the front, which is the name of the show as opposed to the name of the channel, which was on the last t-shirt. The reason for that is because I wanted people, particularly the hosts, to go out and buy one of these as well, even if they had the other one. So that's how it works, right? That's how retail works. You need the latest model, right? So I don't think there's anything bad about that. But yeah, so guys, look, I've not talked about the prices of these. I've not talked about, I've not encouraged people to go and buy them because I don't think it's right in a charity stream. If you've got money to spare, even if it's $1, please donate to the charity as linked in the chat and the description if you're watching this on replay. So, but yeah, in the future, if you do have some spare money and you'd like to buy one of these, what we're hoping to do, if I get to go to Brickworld this year, if not definitely next year, is get everybody who's wearing one of these together for a massive team photo. Why we didn't do that at Brickworld Gone, I don't know, because I think there was probably at least 12 to 15 of us who had a Cool Hand t-shirt at some point throughout Brickworld, but we didn't kind of coordinate and all wear them at the same time and get a photo, which would have been amazing. But next time we'll do it. And of course, now you've got more to choose from. So this is the hoodie. This is brand new to this site. Seems like everybody jumped on this at the same time because I asked him about a hoodie and he said, "Oh, as it happens, I'm just doing one of those for ACOB as well." So this comes in pine green, which I think is a fantastic color. Cobalt, like a bluish color. We got the clay, or as Nimble likes to say, poo brown, and athletic heather, as well as heather, as well as the classic black. So yeah, but don't buy one, guys. Don't buy one, not right now. Donate to charity instead. It's far better, far more beneficial to people than. And of course, like I said, if this money was going in my pocket, I might be more driven to to get you to buy one, but of course it doesn't. So, not directly anyway. So yeah, there we go. Do you want to plug your own?
Plug my own.
I mean, I may as
well.
What were you?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it.
Get rid of that.
Let me get myself over to BrickDynasty.com.
They're all fab, especially Nimble's stealth clothes change. Yep.
Okay. Let's see. I don't even know what we have up right now. So let's all find out together. Because I have very little to do with our merch. I give Derek free reign on that. Share. All right. So let's see what we got today.
For Bricks. Never too old for Bricks. How we doing? Bricks by Wally is out there. What's up? Happy Stream-A-Thon.
Hey.
Just catch up with these just a sec. Give me a jack potato. Forget the curry. Oh, absolutely. Or a jacket potato with curry. Amazing. Curry equals
Jack and Coke.
This is on fire. Yeah, he's talking about a jacket potato, which I know is an alien thing to the people in the US. But lake sauce, kinji, hot pot. Hello, never too old for bricks. I just throw these comments up just quickly because I got my cool hand shirt on. Amazing. But are you going to get the cool hang shirt? That's the other question. We added a letter. You don't have the Lego Mafia t-shirt, Liam. Right, who else is this? Building and Chatting Podcast 2003. Hello, everyone. I'll see you later for my show at 2 a.m. Eastern, but I'll be chill here for a bit. Building and Chatting Podcast. Who is that?
What was the time mentioned there?
2 a.m. Eastern. That's Jen, right?
No. 2 a.m.
Oh, no, this is
Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter, yeah. Sorry, with multiple people got multiple names. It does get confusing for me. Sorry. Yeah. Bounty Hunter, how are we doing? Quickly get through these, and then Ken can do his plug. You made a great choice on the name, Martin, for Rock Out with the Mock Out. I think, yeah, was that your idea, Papa Rex? Wouldn't surprise me because he's always quick on the draw when it comes to putting in ideas. The next one. Show us the ice cube on your sleeve just a second. I was going to do it and then realize I'm not wearing it.
We're going to name. I love that.
We're going to name him. We need to name him. So why don't we do that throughout this Stream-A-Thon? Yeah. Let's get some name ideas in here. I'll pick the best 4 and then we'll put it to a vote in the closing show. I want to call him. I want to call him Boose, like Boosie, B-U-C-E, because it's an anagram of cube. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe we could just add an R in there for some random reason. We just call him Bruce, Bruce the Cube. But we'll see what happens, guys. Put some. I like how, especially Papa Rex and Sarah, you like to come up with these random. When I shoot out these random questions, you guys are always there with some random answers. So let's get them in. I'll start making a list, and I've got my paper and pen here, and in the trusty. The trusty Cool Hand Ideas pad. I apparently need an idea. Get those answers start. We'll start listing them. And then in the meantime, the big man is in the house. And he was, look, this guy, I will say it now. Again, sorry, Ken, I'm just stopping you from having any kind of conversation.
It's fine.
Shy was probably one of the main, ingredients, one of the main encouragements for us to support and start this charity Stream-A-Thon last year, the first one, because of the California fires, and he was directly what do I want to say? I don't want to say damaged, but he was directly affected by that. So of course, with his coverage of that and the conversations he was kind of having and whatever, we decided let's do something. We managed to get some funds out to them. So appreciate you, Shy. This year it's Fairy Bricks, so another worthy cause. Right then, let's have a look what we got here.
All right.
Ooh.
So let me find where I put the screen. Okay. So it looks like with Etsy, if I click on it, it pops out to a new window. So I don't know if you guys actually see it. What happens when I do that? Share this too. Nope, never mind. That didn't work. So, okay. Let's try again. There we go. All right. So this is one of the newer ones. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Can you see this?
At the moment, no, you haven't shared yet.
I haven't shared. It was shared.
Yeah, it disappeared. I thought you took it down.
Oh, no. All right. We'll try again.
Maybe I did. Did I? No, I didn't. I didn't touch anything. So
yeah. Well,
it's usually me, but on this occasion it wasn't because I was doing something else.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we are. All right. So let's see what happens when I touch things here. Well, it won't let me because apparently things pop out. All right. Do you still see?
Yeah, still there.
All right. Now share this tab.
Hi, Uncle Ken. You got a friend in the chat. A niece, apparently. Or maybe a nephew.
Hi, Uncle. Oh, that's got to be Jackson. Hi, Jackson. It's it looks like my sister's account.
Welcome to the stream, Jackson.
Yeah.
Uncle Ken's gonna be on his best behavior now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This looks cool.
Jackson and my oldest daughter are what do we figure? They're like 30 hours apart. It's
wow.
crazy. Okay, let's see. Okay, so you can see this now. So this is our latest one. Apparently I can't zoom in enough. Oh, I almost had it. So Brick Dynasty established 2023. We are 2 months away from our 3rd anniversary.
Wow.
Which I'm excited about. It doesn't look like he put a back print on this one. That's just the hoodie, I guess.
I like those colors though.
What did he put for colors here? Black, navy, graphite, moss. Okay, so they just went with normal colors on this one.
I like the navy. There was just up. Not good.
Maybe it was this one. Apparently, you need to actually toggle through to see. Okay, there it is. And then let's see if we could pull up a hoodie. All right, can you see the hoodie now?
Oh,
yeah. So this one I bought. I really like that.
Building the dream. Oh,
yep.
That's a good tagline. Yeah, you need to use that a bit more. Building the dream.
Let's see. We have this one.
Brick happens.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and it's got the actual Lego poo because that's necessary. And then he made a girl shirt at request of Tanya. Stop staring at my bricks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you have to have the girl tee in there too.
And are these ones that don't have your emblem on? Are these still? I mean, I guess they're yours. But what I'm saying is have they got something on to show it's Brick Dynasty related or
no? So we haven't got to the point of putting logos on sleeves yet.
Right.
We've talked about it a little bit, and the place that we're using the extra print does weird things with pricing, so we're trying to figure that out because we don't want anything expensive, so we gotta play that game. Then we do try, I think, nope, that one didn't work. Wherever the shirt went. Let me try this again. I think somewhere he likes to try to hide the crown in various places. I can't always find them, and I don't see it on this one.
Oh, that's a fun game.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a good example. This was our Christmas shirt this year. Oh, shit. Too many times. So there's the reindeer. We jammed a crown on him. We had an animated version of it too.
Wait, I'm still just seeing Brick Happens.
Oh. Why?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
There was our reindeer.
Born to... Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Well, it's Ray in that way kind of plays off the whole Dynasty thing.
Yeah. I like it. Oh, yeah, of course.
Yep. And then this one is new. Share this tab. So because we do a lot in the world of Lego investing, I refer to that as dust money. So dust money became our server tag over in Discord.
Right.
So we encourage people that are in our Discord server to use the dust money tag. We also put it on the shirt. And
that's one of your logos. If you're subscribe, what's the paid version on YouTube called? Member.
Yes. Right? Yep. Yeah, we call that our inner circle.
That's right. Yeah, I did see it. And I'm sure this logo was one of the private emojis, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. I forget where we're at. I think we're 10 members now, I think is where we are. And then we have just the classic logo, whatever you want to call it. Oh,
$10. Thank you. Sorry, that was me cheering the $10 donation.
Oh, nice.
Appreciate you.
Where
Still
did...
seeing dust. I don't know whether it's just taking a while to.
Yeah, it's...
Oh yeah.
Yep,
Oh, this
and
is the. I like
yeah,
this.
the Bad Batch one.
The only reason I didn't buy this one when I bought the hoodie, because I remember reaching out to you and I wanted to get a few things, but I just got so many black T-shirts.
Yep. So he also did. Let me see if I can find it.
But the design is awesome.
Is it still here? It's funny because when I come to this page, I never have any idea what is going to be on here. He pulls things on, he drops them off all the time.
Rotates things out. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep it fresh.
Yeah, like this. Will this blow up? No, sorry, that item's unavailable. Okay, so I can't show you that one anyway. There is a version of the Bad Batch t-shirt or Brick Dynasty, whatever. What does he call it? Because it said Bad Batch at one point and he got copyright strike. So now it's Bad Clone Batch.
Yeah. Battle Defective inspired. Yeah, nice.
There is a version that I think he put on a white tee and the logo's in some other color, some gradient kind of color. It was kind of cool. I don't know where it went. And we've got a bunch of seasonal stuff too. There were other... Here, let me stop sharing, unless I already did. I already did. Yeah, he had a bunch of other seasonal stuff that comes in and out. We have a couple of the minifig skull head with the crown on it. We had a turkey wearing a crown for Thanksgiving.
Right.
Yeah. We don't yet have a camel t-shirt though. We're gonna have to fix that soon.
What do you call it? What did you call it? The awkward camel. He needs to make an appearance.
Yeah.
That I will be buying as well.
Yeah. Awkward camel also needs a name.
Yeah. Maybe we do that throughout this stream as well. Give people to... I mean, I didn't get any suggestions for a name, so people are clearly like not that interested in the idea of that. But I'm going to be a dog with a bone with it, so because it does need a name. I think Sarah, in fairness, sent me a name suggestion or to put it in one of the... No, it might be Amy actually. I can't remember. Somebody put a name suggestion in the post. I was going to say the post credit scene then. The post message, the post chat, whatever you call it, when a video's on replay, replay chat, whatever you want to call it. Chef is out there. Chef, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. I haven't seen you around for a while. Good to have you here. Appreciate you tuning in, and we're about to close out and head over to the next guy. I know that the next person is probably keen to go at 12 o'clock, but I also know that he's a little bit nervous. So hopefully, Liam, if you're watching, just bear with us a few minutes, and we're just going to go through a little bit about information about the charity. Bricks by Wally's out there thinking of names. Yeah, send those names to the chat, and I'll get them listed.
Hive's here too. What's up,
I was lurking. I saw a lot of merch. You did see some merch, mate. I know it doesn't seem right for a charity stream, but we didn't encourage people to buy. We were just kind of interested in each other's, because as you can see, we're supporting each other on this stream. So, so it was just something to talk about, I think, more than anything else. Topical conversation. But yeah. So we're gonna go across to Liam shortly. Hopefully, Liam, you don't mind. Send me the link if you are watching, and I will pop on.
No, I got it.
You're live.
There. All right. There is Liam's link.
Right.
Chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll head over there in a sec. But first of all, I just want to go through some of this. So this is Fairy Brick's website. You guys can see that it's a very straightforward, but you guys can go and check this out anytime. It is a .org, so it's available worldwide. The little man here playing with some Duplo, which I think is fantastic opening shot. Fairy Bricks donates Lego sets to children in hospices and hospitals in the UK and beyond, brightening the lives of children in need of play. There's a little bit of information here. 2024 Fairy Bricks, with another year nearly over, we have a lot of news to reflect back on. here at Fairy Bricks, we have had another fantastically busy year. So I won't carry on reading that out because I just realized that's a little bit out of date. I think we did kind of notice that they don't keep their website particularly up to date. However, that doesn't mean that this charity is dormant by any means. If anything, it just encourages me to know that these people are too busy doing what they're set out to do as opposed to adding bells and whistles to what they do. So, but look, go and check out the website, please. There's Lego Mosaic hire. They do lots of different things. You can sort of hire these for different events. The people I believe have donated. I mean, these probably won't mean anything to people in the US particularly, but Yorkshire Tea. Nimble would be happy if he was on here. So there's some great stuff on there. Like I said, we'll touch on it again on another stream. I am keen to make sure we're on time. But there's plenty of different sort of, there's news. Obviously, that's not particularly up to date, unfortunately. But Goldman Sachs, that's a big US company. How can you get involved? Sponsored challenges. Like I said, unfortunately, we were hoping that we could kind of, maybe we still can get some kind of showcase on here if somebody updates this website. And look, obviously, you see the little girl there playing with some Duplo, which is amazing. I mean, like, I don't know what the level of care is for these children when they get these sets. I don't think it really matters. But from what I can gather, they just kind of go into the hospital and kind of dish them out to whoever's there for varying reasons and levels of intensity, if you like, or levels of I don't know what the word is, but you know what I mean. They could be there for something simple or something more complicated. I think it's just about creating that kind of vibe and atmosphere and something fun and exciting for the kids, just to kind of make their stay a little bit less painful, I guess. So I also want to just quickly share this for anybody who might be out there. Let's get rid of that first. So this is where guys are going to be going next. It is Liam Brick the Bed, a very, very new channel. He's on 43 subscribers. We did I was lucky enough to join him on his very first show, which is this one down here on the right. And we managed to get him from like almost no subscribers up to 20 or 30, I think, during that stream, which was great fun for him. He's a nervous guy because he's relatively new to streaming. This will be only his second stream. He's joined by a legend of the community and good friend of the show, Smokey Smokes. Smokey's going to hopefully help Liam to navigate only his second stream. I might pop in there to help him out if needs be from a technical point of view, but I'm sure you guys have heard enough from me, so I won't show my face if I don't need to. But yeah, go and show him some appreciation, guys. I want to see that subscriber count jump.
Yep.
Let's get it over 50, by the time during his stream. And that's where you want to go. So if you're watching on replay, or if it's easier for you, go in the description down below and you can take you straight to that channel and you can go there now. Don't feel as if you're missing out on us. But if you prefer to hit the link in the chat, do that. Hello.
Selena.
If you prefer to hit the chat link, do that now. Go over and sit in there until he's ready to go, because we are done. We're dusted. Thanks to everybody who joined us in the chat. Thanks to everybody who donated. Last we checked, I haven't had a chance to check live, but last we checked, we were on $130, which is a great opening gambit. And just remember, guys, every donation will be entered into a prize draw. Prizes and how that prize draw is going to happen, you'll find out throughout the course of the 48 hours. But minimum donation is $1 anyway. Every dollar will get you, or every donation of $1 or more will get you an entry into that prize draw. So keep listening, find out what it is that's up for grabs for you guys. And Nate Built is out there. Nate, how we doing, mate? Semper Fi, brother. He's out there driving. Yes, Liam, you're going live now. I'm more than happy for you to hit that live button and we'll close out.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's all going on there. Spider-Man fell by the looks of it, guys. So.
Yeah, she's all right.
But yeah, we're about to close out. Liam hopefully is about to go live. Go over there if you're still watching. What are you doing here? Go and check out Liam. But anybody who is hanging about, Ken, any closing messages, mate?
Nothing that you haven't already covered. Everybody go out there, donate hard, go hang out and chat for Liam. And we'll have the list is out there, I believe, the complete list. We will have a visual aid coming in the next 30 minutes or so. Mm-hmm. So you guys can actually see everybody who's coming ahead of time. Keep an eye on that schedule. If you are awake for the next 48 hours, there will be somebody streaming for this. And yeah, so support the charity, support all of the creators involved. We all appreciate it. And yeah, we love you guys. We will catch you on one of the other streams.
Take care, everybody. See you guys soon. And we'll play out with a bit of... Oh, this music's still playing, believe it or not.
Well, there it is.
There we go. Donate, guys. Let's get some Lego sets to some kids in hospital. Dig deep in those wallets. Go and check out Liam. Enjoy. And let us know over on Instagram what you want to see on mine or Ken's streams, because both of us are doing streams throughout the course of 48 hours and have no clue what you guys want to see. So let us know over on Instagram and we'll do our best to acquiesce. Take care, everybody. Good night.
All right. Good night, guys. See you in Liam's chat.